Hey everyone, welcome to the start of week 22 in Animal Crossing. Now, before most of you who put this on to go to sleep actually manage to fall asleep, I have a couple questions I'd like to ask people. One, this game is going to end at some point in time. Some point in time, this game is going to end. And somebody got to see the fireworks, but not had to work, whatever. I have no idea who wrote that. Anyway. But this game, it will have an end point. Will it be when I fill up the museum? Who knows? But are there other games with a very similar vibe that you would be interested in seeing me do a slice of life thing like this? You know, would it be, Stardew Valley? I've done that one before, but that's a little more regimented as far as time. It doesn't have, the exact same idea that this one does. But just think about it, there's another game out there that's kind of similar to this where it's just chill out and, just kind of mess around for 30, 45, 60 minutes a day. Well, just let me know what you would be interested in seeing me follow this up with. And the second question, I've got a pretty decent selection of furniture, carpets, wallpaper. While I obviously have a few sets that I've been trying to get a hold of, very unsuccessfully mind you, are there any sets, anything like that anyone would be interested in seeing me actually kind of put up? If anybody has anything particular they're interested in, just kind of leave me a message in the comments and I can see what I can do. Anyway. With that, only 4 letters? Huh. Okay, well, let's go clear out our inventory here. Same way we always do. We don't have anything left to hunt for bugs or fish-wise right now. The only thing left is Banded Dragonfly, and that's only around when it's not raining and in the daytime. We're still going to be avoiding. We're still going to be avoiding the island for a little while. And now we can sell these. That's quite a bit of money from the bugs and the dinosaurs there. Let's go buy this stock. Kinda strange that Nook did not actually send out a message that he had some of this stuff. Billiard table. It's still not the items that Yodel would actually want. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so all those are taken care of. A classic wall. Yeah. Library wall. And a kitty wall. And no shirts I would want. Oh well. So now let's go ahead and buy our flowers. Oops. Hitting the cancel button to speed up the text a little bit too fast. We're not going to need the net for anything today. Definitely don't need the net today. Don't need the gyroids either, but you know how that works. Right now, you can put those there, and we'll pick them back up before we hang it up tonight. There we go. Now, a couple of things we need to do here. Get that. Then we're going to go check and see, just make sure this is what I think it is. KK Cruising. Okay. KK Cruising. So now let's see what is next. KK Cruising comes KKD and B. So let's go take care of that, huh? Let's see. It's supposed to be spelled like this, as far as I can tell. I can't say I've ever heard that one before. I mean, I'd have to have at some point. Maybe I'll recognize it when it's in the player. Maybe I'll recognize it then, but I don't recognize it is the live version. No, still can't say I recognize this one. I should. This sounds like the intro to Super Smash Brothers, kinda. Okay, it doesn't sound like it sounds like an intro to Super Smash Brothers, you know what I mean? This could be an intro to a Super Smash Brothers game. Huh. It's not bad. I just don't recognize it. That's the only thing. Oh well. On down. I thought there was a snail on there. Yeah, sadly there is just no new bugs or fish we can catch today, because we already caught sneaky fossil. And then right, I'm gonna be planting things. Just so you know, I am very aware that this would not be how you want to plant the flowers in any other Animal Crossing game. This isn't the way you want to do it. You generally only want to pair them in like groups of 6 or 9, so they can grow and crossbreed, so you can eventually work yourself up into one of the rare plants, but those don't exist in this game. Okay. And we don't have anything else really to do today. Glad that wasn't it, because the controller kind of popped out of my hand when I hit the button like that. I wonder who it was that came into work to some place that was all empty. Was it Tom? I don't think it was Tom Nook. Tom Nook doesn't sound like someone who would complain about that. Maybe Copper? Copper doesn't seem like he'd be complaining about having to do his duty, because he always does his duty. Maybe Boxer? I could see that. I could see Boxer being upset he didn't get to sit out and see the fireworks. not really in the mood to start stalking the trees. I already did it. Got all the tree bugs that I could see on the list. And hopefully, when September rolls around, because I did look, and while there are a significant number of new insects coming in fairly soon, as next month, while there are a significant number coming in next month, the overall number of insects left to catch, I believe, sits at 8. For the just period, I believe we're down to the last 8. The number of fish is even smaller than that. I believe there are only about 3 or 4 more fish left, at most. I may actually, this is going to be, this feels like it's going to be a shorter day than most. Yeah, I bypassed it yesterday. Hey, were you the one that complained, Booker? Called you Boxer earlier. Yeah, I wonder if he was the one that's put up that letter that complained about working while the fireworks were going off. You know, I befriended the Able sisters, and then just stopped coming to see them. I could almost feel bad about that. Granted, I probably should feel bad about it. Yeah, I think after I do this and then finish up business with Tom Nook, i.e. sell the red clock and whatever else I managed to get a hold of, walking around like this, mail my letters. Just in general do all the things I would do in a normal day. I think I will go through the list of fish and bugs. And do a double check because I'm pretty sure I am easily down to single digits in both. Yeah, we'll pull up the lists. We will pull up the lists and we will see exactly how many new fish and bugs I will have to put up. Well, I say put up, I'll have to find and hand over to Blathers. Because it's easy to tell how many paintings are left. There are empty slots on the wall for those. It was easy to tell how many dinosaur bones there were. They only had so many placards out. But sadly, the bugs, well, they just kind of free roam around. So do the fish. Fish and bugs free roaming there, and I'm not exactly, not exactly the crocodile hunter or Jackson Galaxy or I don't have amazing fish and insect whispering powers. So I can't tell them to hold still so I can count them or anything. But I do feel that I am actually really close to having them all put in the museum. And I'm pretty sure I can have it done before September wraps up. I wonder if this is finally going to be the day that I do not get 3 fossils. Does not look like it. It's almost happened a few times. But today is not that day either. Gonna go ahead and sell the clock here. I mean, there's always a chance we just come back in a second once we pass by the junkyard. But if the junkyard, all it has is paper, then we don't have to turn anything in. Of course, the odds on this being nothing but paper are slim. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's the, just a regular old folding chair. Fair enough, I guess. Maybe someone around here's in the backyard wrestling and they used it and it broke. Huh. So why do you do it? Yeah. If camping makes you feel this way, why do you do it? I think that's a fair question to ask. If you do not like the whole experience of camping, why are you doing it? Yep, that's Katrina. No desire to get my fortune told. Okay. I know we're getting cranky. Let's go ahead and use this. There we go. We can sell the folding chair tomorrow. We have kind of done the stuff we need to do today. So let me take a look at the bugs and fish that will be coming starting next month, because we know we have one in July now. That's Banded Dragonfly. So let's see. In August, we have a grasshopper, a mantis, and a long locust. Those are completely new. And in September, we have a red dragonfly, a cricket, pine cricket, bell cricket, and the migratory locust. And then from then on, let's see, October has not new, but they've taken a break. The ladybug, spotted ladybug, will be leaving after this month, and they'll be back for October. Well, the bagworm was here in March, left, and it'll be back for October. But then let's see, November. It has mole crickets, which once again left in May. In December, there are no new bugs. Matter of fact, December only has 5 bugs period in it, because it's December. And then January, yeah, it has the same 5 bugs that December has. Yeah. They're, yeah. So we've got 8 new bugs, 9 total. And as far as fish go, we've caught the 2 in July. August has jellyfish. August has jellyfish, and they show up for like half of August. September. Oh yeah, and also while the jellyfish are around, the sea bass disappear for a bit. But in September we have cherry salmon, which already showed up. We already caught those back last month. Or actually, we caught those back in like May and March. Rainbow trout we caught in March. Large chars in March, but salmon is salmon's an all-day thing in the there. That's September. October. No new fish in October. No new fish in November. December has bitterlings, pond smelt, and stringfish showing up again, but those were here in February when we started playing, and I'm pretty sure I remember catching all those. And for January, no new fish in January, so yeah, it really looks like for all the world we have 9 new bugs left to catch total, and 2 new fish. We're very close to having those sets complete. Now, did I have actually answered that question? I mean, granted, I posed the question, so I think, is there anything else we need to do today? And I can't think of anything. So yeah, I think that will do it. But man, getting that banded dragonfly until it stops raining, that's gonna be a trick. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, off to a non-adventurous start. I'll put it that way for the week. Well, we will see what the rest of the week has in store for us. Hey everyone, welcome back for another day of Sector 0. I don't need any of this, do I? Nope. We're just gonna drop all that right there. Also, this is gonna be a short day. It's not gonna be a very long day because no, that's stuck. Regal sofa. This is a very busy Sunday for me. I have one project I'm in that I need to record lines for. I have a project I need to record some auditions for. I have a couple things I need to take care of watch-wise. Like a stream I need to be there for. Things like that. I just don't have a lot of time today. So we're going to do this. I'm going to walk over here. I'll pull that weed. Up here. Grab those. Okay, Katrina should no longer be the object of attention from the police dogs down there. Let's see. First, I'm just going to grab the stuff. Nope, nothing here. Okay. And we're going to see who's headed this way. Wendell, good. Maybe Wendell will give me one of the things. One of the wallpapers I actually want. A beach scene. So a couple of days from now, right? Yeah, today's the 6th. They'll be here on the 8th. So hopefully, I do hope. I do hope when I trade him a fish, I will try to remember to catch that fish tomorrow. That he gives me the lunar wallpaper or a beach wallpaper. One of the two. I could work with either one. Actually. Whoop. Let's go buy out the store here, just to add everything to our list. Mugo bonsai. Still not one of the bonsais. Not one of the bonsais Yodel's been asking for. Oops. only have about an hour until Tom Nook closes. Lettuce. Ivy. Bamboo. And I'm trying to hurry this along, and I'm only making things take longer for myself here. Okay, with that in hand. Also, I'm glad I didn't try to get there earlier and push other things aside, since the rain would have made getting a Banded Dragonfly pretty much useless. Couldn't get a Banded Dragonfly. I mean, I know I'm going to need to go ahead and deposit that, but let's make things neat and tidy for the moment. Now that I've done that. Okay. I'm kind of surprised Nook isn't the one selling the big stuff. Just a little weird to me that Nook is not the one that is selling his furniture and such, and that he chooses to sell the he chooses to sell just the plants and you know, the flowers, trees, paper, all that stuff. He chooses to sell that and let his nephews handle the actual expensive stuff. I mean, I guess it's work study. Or just helping out, one of the two. Also, the fact that I haven't run into a dig spot yet. It's weird. I mean, it doesn't mean I won't find them, but usually I run into them by now. Usually I'll run into one or two of them just walking back and forth across certain sections of town. I was sliding away on that one. Okay. Well, that makes this part a little faster, which is good. Have a window come in 2 days. That's a good thing, because, well, wallpaper. I apparently cannot walk between trees for some strange reason. I apparently am completely incapable of walking between those trees. Assuming I haven't just walked right past several dig spots. It looks like they're all going to be bunched up somewhere, and I just don't know where yet. Nothing there. If it is right here, I'd be very surprised. Go. Flowers planted for today. Well, at least there's one. But we know they exist. I wonder if Captain wonders about us, considering you haven't used used his services for a bit. The odds are beginning to get good that this marks the first day that I don't get to turn in 3 fossils. Yeah, but so far this is a this day has an excellent chance to not have any. Me not seeing the dig spots. That's what this is. I'm just not seeing them. I mean, I know they have to be out here. Yeah, well. It's gonna be close. Of course, I say that and watch the last couple screens. Have all 3 of them on. Have all 3 on it. It's all kind of bunched up in one little area of the map. I don't have my rod, but okay, there we go. Whew, this was not the day. This was not my day for finally missing the museum quota. Don't have anything to sell. I know there are probably people out there that are a little annoyed that I'm ignoring the island for one reason or another. But I spent quite a few days in a row on that island and got most of the items. I don't see a need to do that much. Okay. I found 4 in the end. Considering how long it took me to find the first one, 4 was a bit of an unexpected number. There we go. $1.75 million. There we go. And that, well, I hate to do it. I hate to make this such a short day, but I am really pressed for time. There we go. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have a little more time on my hands. Don't got it today. Sorry about that. Oh, good. It's not raining today. Hey, everybody. Welcome to a Monday. We got 6 letters. Somebody else move out. From home. Fireflies. You know, I would like to do that if they give me the pieces. I promise. That's what I want to do. Well, I did not get much out of this. Still, we're not going to be visiting the island, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's look at this. Blue table, huh? Somewhere in E1. And this one's probably from Tom Nook. Yep. There we go. So now, just because... we've still got a few hours here that we could manage to spot a Banded Dragonfly. So we will have to keep our eyes open. That's not the banded one, that's a blue one. The banded one, I believe, looks yellow with black rings. Yeah, that was a very low dinosaur count. Oh well. Let's take care of all this, huh? I mean, we're coming back later. If nothing else, we find that blue table. I'll probably sell it too. Citrus wall, we've seen the citrus wall. We could probably have an entire fruit set up, but not gonna be my first choice. Maybe one of you out there want to see me have the whole fruit set up. Imagine I have enough stuff I can buy in the catalog to make most of it there. Oh yeah, we'll probably also get some gyroids today too. I would not be surprised if gyroids are into the mix of dig spots today. Okay, we're done buying for most of the day. So let's put up the tickets, as always, and then we will immediately go dig up stuff. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. There we go. For some reason I reflexively hit the cancel button, which is also the pick thing up button. And well, you saw what happened. Sure, why not? I mean, I don't need it. Yeah, Saturday. Pardon me. I don't think you would be my first choice to have somebody take care of me if I got sick. I don't think you have to worry about that, Caesar. I mean, too bad I've already got one. But it is just right there. Almost every day it just kind of looks like that's the one we want. Almost never is, but you know. Looks like that is a dig spot. Just kind of looks like it. Oh well, let's continue on. For once, we will talk to the villagers. As much as I will probably regret it. Oh yeah, Wendell, we do need to catch a red herring today, don't we? A red snapper. Catching a red herring. Is this a mystery game suddenly? You know, on a day when I'm expecting gyroids, I wonder if they're just all bunched. There's one. Yep, there's a gyroid. I will just line them up outside my house if I have to. I am sure getting a lot of extra bells. You know what? I may just start buying extra paper and start mailing all my gyroids out to the villagers. Who knows? Maybe they'll think that, maybe they'll like the gesture. And suddenly I'll find an actual use for gyroids. I didn't mean to do that, but sure. He's not too far away. They was just over here a little while ago. Over here, huh? Oh, I knew it wouldn't be this easy. It never is. One of the downsides of accidentally accepting jobs. Yeah, I hope he has what I'm hoping, what I'm wanting. I'm really hoping he has the lunar, you know, the star field or whatever you want to call it. I found 2 dig spots and both of them have been gyroids. Yep, let's see if we find Piper again. There you are. Would have been nice if I'd gotten furniture for it. I haven't seen it. That is something I actually didn't want to see. Huh. Oh well. Maybe it's still... Well, no, it wouldn't be over at the dump anymore, would it? If you actually did get rid of it, then it was gone. Well, it wasn't me this time. And he got an apple. You know, I don't like forced sales. At least that one wasn't prohibitively expensive. Yeah, we'll have to go look. There's not a whole lot of room left to check near the, in E1, is there? I mean, that's museum. There's not a whole lot of room down there to actually go look. I think whoever's walking around is up there. Probably Piper. Okay. All the people coming out their houses. You finally get a fossil. Only took 3 dig spots to make that happen. Let's see if you're still telling me Wendell's gonna be here tomorrow. Yep, still tomorrow. Yeah, well. No. Don't need a command table. Writing desk. I already got one of those. No wonder, is the rare painting one I've already got? I think it is. We'll go look. I mean, we're literally right next to the museum. Let's see if we can find that blue table. You wouldn't think it'd be very hard to spot. Or it's gonna be very difficult to spot because who knows where it actually is. No. Oh, it can't be in too many spots. That's not an E1. Yeah, I know I lost one that... So where else could it be? There it is. And that's one of the ones that made it worse to find. That was a little difficult to find, actually. Okay, so no need to wake him up, I can check for myself. Basic. Flowery. This should be strange. This should be perfect. Classic. Fine. Dainty. Worthy. And rare. Oh well. Rare is indeed one of the ones we've already found. Granted, I do hope that I will be able to wake Blathers up with a Banded Dragonfly in my hands, as much as I know he'd enjoy that. Yep, we need... That's another gyroid spot, probably. Yep. That's all the gyroids. You know what? I just wonder why they didn't make Metroid gyroids. You didn't even have to change the name. Metroid. It fit right in with the rest of the gyroids. You know? Am I wrong? Metroid would... You'd make a Metroid family of gyroids. Maybe they did that. I don't know. Sure, you couldn't do that when I was digging around behind the trees trying to find the table. Couldn't zip me in for close up. Yep, it is. Sure, why not? I mean, I don't need modern tile. I mean, I've already got one. Another regular dragonfly. Okay, it's not regular, but it's not, you know, it's not what I need. It's not the banded. Oh well. Remember, there are only 9 insects and 2 fish left, really. And by September, I will have those 2 collections completed by the end of September. As long as everyone, you know, as long as they cooperate anyway. The new bugs could totally be just nowhere I can find. They could totally hide, just like this Banded Dragonfly has been doing. I mean, the requirements are before 5 p.m. and no rain. Both of those 2 requirements are currently being met. Yeah, it's 6 out of 8 dig spots found. I guess 7 out of 9, I guess, would be more accurate. considering the blue table is part of them. But we have the museum quota, we have the shiny spots. Museum quota, shiny spots. All the gyroids. We just have not seen the rock yet. Okay, we've probably seen it, we just haven't seen which one it is today, right? Well, we are slowly running out of rocks. I mean, we definitely have more, but, you know. I wonder what the exact conditions this game uses to determine when to spawn in which bug. Just making sure that I didn't already hit it and completely forget. I did not. I mean, I know there are a couple more rocks out here. I know that the screen seems to never have a dig spot on it. I mean, I think it has before, but it's just one of those really rare things. Gosh. Oh, modern bed, huh? Wait, you are here, shirts. Well, we are. That that shirt was correct. We are there. Okay. Okay, now we found that. Pretty sure we... Is there any more... Did we have another rock on the next screen over? I don't think there's one here. Could be. I don't remember there being one here. But I didn't memorize my rocks. Oh, we did not find the shiny spot today, I see. We haven't talked to Puddle yet either. I mean, I've got my own, but, you probably shouldn't be sneaking into my house either. Probably shouldn't be sneaking into my house to play my games either. Even though I have two ones that you guys probably don't. Maybe. There we go. So now that we're here, I wonder how deep the backlog actually gets. Seriously, how many letters does a museum have to process? Since they only send back 3 a day. I'm kind of curious. Just how many letters do they actually hold in reserve? Kind of things that... Just some of the things that I wonder about sometimes. So let's go ahead and put these up. And now we are going to go talk to Nook. And we get a few things to sell here. go. Everything's refilled. So now we've done pretty much all the usual stuff. So, well, I mean, I don't know what the easiest path to get a dragonfly, a banded dragonfly particularly, to spawn would be. I mean, I am under the impression that dragonflies, at least in this game, seem to like being around water. Well, no such luck in the first round there. I figure we will spend just a little bit of time walking along that river. As far as I know, that's where dragonflies spawn, is mostly next to the water. We'll walk around a bit. And I'm not going to walk around all day or anything, but just for a few minutes, we will give that particular dragonfly a chance to make an appearance. Well, it may be a while. The only real downside is that these water tiles might be a bit difficult to catch a bug on sometimes. Nope, that was. I mean, you could walk elsewhere, but yeah, let's go walk elsewhere. Let's go walk along the power fields. Why not? Power fields are nice, big, and wide open, right? Oh, you know what I should do? I should go ahead and fish up red snapper. I found I think that's the last dig spot today, too. So yeah, found the last dig spot. Yeah, I believe I should go ahead grab my fishing pole, grab my paper. We're gonna go mail off. There he is. He was there for a very split second. Just watched him dive right off screen. I saw it for like a split second. That dragonfly just bolted right off screen. Would have had to have some amazing reflexes to catch him. That's a problem with them. Dragonflies are indeed fast. There we go. Now we will keep an eye out for any more banded dragonflies. Since we've actually seen one now, we know it exists. And unfortunately, there's not going to be any way for me to tell the red snapper from the sea bass. So, just going to have to catch everything. Or try to catch everything. I may get quite a few sea bass. I mean, we all know how omnipresent they are. I'm trying to think of a better word to describe it, and I can't. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch him from this side. However, there we go. Good old red snapper. Got Wendell's fish for tomorrow. Now back to hunting for the banded dragonfly. Where did you go? I don't know if that was one or not. I didn't get a good enough look at it. But if that is one, then we just saw two of them. Two of them just bolt completely. Let's go sell these. No, not that one. It's just not worth much money. But that isn't the point, is it? Definitely don't need that right now. I am kind of tempted to go look up and see if anybody has any hints. Thing is, nothing people tell you about in this game, I don't think anybody has guaranteed X makes Y work for things like getting bugs to spawn. And you just left. You jerk. Before I could go over in swinging range, it bolted. Guess its planet needed him. You know, given how the Banded Dragonfly has given us the slip each of the times we've seen it so far, given how it's given us the slip, I have to wonder, how many times have we walked into a screen where there is one of them and it just decides to go away before we can even find it? Like it spawns on the other side of the screen and just leaves immediately. I have to wonder wonder how many times. I mean, I know it's not going to be that many. All things considered, anyway. I mean, largely because there haven't been that many days where we've been at the right time of day. Where we've been at the right time of day and no rain. Okay, I think he left. I mean, at least we know they exist around here now. That's a start. We actually got to chase one for a few seconds before it left for its home planet. Where are you, little dragonfly? Wish I had some kind of clue. Some kind of clue that tells me where I am most likely to see the Banded Dragonfly. Yeah. See a purple butterfly decided to leave. None of these are valuable. Okay. You know what? I think I am going to look up some tips. Granted, I'm pretty close to finishing up for the day. So that's that's New Horizons stuff. So not too many people actually have any useful information here. Instead, they just kind of say to do this. Just walk between two places. And it seems like that might help, but I couldn't even see that guy. Where was that? That's weird. I didn't see it hanging out on the trunk. Yeah, apparently the only answer is just to pick a couple acres and walk back and forth between them. Damn. It's not one of the better screens for seeing the thing spawn. Definitely in one of my favorite screens for that, just because that cliff is going to get in the way a lot. Here it'd be good. Sadly, I do have other things I need to do today. I can't just spend all my time tonight doing this. I couldn't complain if that's the way I got to spend an entire day. I am about to call it. Overall luck is just not on my side right now, it doesn't seem. Quick little jerk. I'm pretty sure I saw it just streak off screen. Sadly, that's about all I get to see of it. Okay, yeah, I believe that's it. We tried. We will try again another day. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll find Wendell. And hopefully he gives us a, hopefully he gives us the lunar wallpaper or some type of beach scene. Those are the two I'm hoping for. Yeah, we'll try again tomorrow.